campus. In a few seconds from now, we will be witnessing the ceremonial procession of our dignitaries and special guests, along with, of course, our management of European Nations campus. And as they join us inside the hall, we'd like to request all of you to please rise as we welcome them in. We'd now like to invite our dignitaries to do the honors of the Dhammika Kumara, Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kotalavala Defence University. Special guest, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, Founder Chairperson, Women in Management, Sri Lanka, Maldives, UAE and Canada, Managing Director, Institute of Women in Management. Special guest, Dr. Larry Adams, Senior Lecturer and Entrepreneur. Special invitee, Mr. Jagat Vellavatta, Senior Lecturer of the University of Colombo and the former Sri Lankan Ambassador to Italy. Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer, European Nations Campus. On behalf of the lecturers, we invite Mr. Ruchira Vaidya Tilaka and Mr. Buddhika Sanjeeva. And on behalf of the students, we'd like to invite BDNC Jayalal and DAGD Dilhani Devasinghe. As the lamp is being lit, a few of our dignitaries will now be joining us at the head table on stage. And with that, we request all of you to please remain standing now for the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka Mata, Appa Sri Lanka.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may please take your seats now. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to all of you to the Convocation ceremony of European Nations Campus. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a day of great celebration as well as rejoicing because it's a high point on our academic calendar, a day to recognize as well as reward the accomplishments and the achievements of our dear students. Today, this convocation ceremony, which is steeped in dignity and honor, is a culmination of all of our students' hard work over many, many months. And today, at ENC, we take immense pride that our hardworking students are now equipped as well as empowered with the skills required to enrich the workforce of the nation and even, in fact, the entire world. Each graduating student who is gathered here today has showcased great dedication, commitment, and passion towards their academic pursuits. So therefore, as we commence with this wonderful ceremony, can we please begin by hearing a huge round of applause for all of our graduates in the audience, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together for them as we congratulate them on their efforts. Yes, indeed. Well, as we now start off with this ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to give you a brief overview to this wonderful institution of European Nations Campus. Now, founded in 2015 under the directorship of Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, the European Nations Campus, or ENC, started with a modest enrollment of 21 students who chose to pursue globally recognized qualifications at the most affordable cost. Initially affiliated with the well-regarded UK awarding body Learning Resource Network, ENC responded to the growing demand by expanding its services with qualifications from other esteemed UK bodies, including ATHE and EduQual. In recognition of its commitment to excellence, ENC earned prestigious accolades such as Most Enterprising Business of the Year in the education sector and Excellence in Providing Higher Education at the Lanka Business Awards 2022 of Business World International Organization, Sri Lanka. Additionally, ENC was honored with Asia's Award for Quality in Education for the year 2022-2023. In pursuit of its vision to provide internationally recognized degrees, ENC entered into a partnership with CDA College in Cyprus. Further, ENC formed partnerships with OTHM UK and Qualify UK, both globally recognized awarding bodies known for their excellent programs and widespread recognition, adapting to the ever-changing job market and the consistent demand of high-quality qualifications and certifications. Recently, ENC partnered with Distance Learning Center, hoping to expand the scope of education for our Sri Lankan student base, with a focus on providing level-based qualifications ranging from diplomas to doctoral diplomas. ENC gained popularity for offering affordable and high-quality programs here in Sri Lanka. And today, ENC takes immense pride in shaping the lives of 2,000 students annually, empowering them to become the best versions of themselves. So today, at this convocation ceremony, we are happy to recognize yet another batch of our students who are sure to go on to make ENC proud. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us now officially get started with our proceedings here at this very special ceremony. And to now do the honors of declaring our convocation ceremony open, it's my pleasure to invite to the lectern a senior lecturer at ENC. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Chanaka Karnasena.
Thank you. I declare the opening of the current session of the year 2024 General Convocation of European Nations Campus for the conferment of degrees. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Chanaka Karunasena, our senior lecturer, for officially declaring the convocation ceremony open. And now, as we begin our proceedings, we'd like to, of course, start off by formally extending our warmest welcome to every single one of you who've given us the gift of your presence here today. So to now do the honors of delivering the official welcome address, it's my pleasure to invite Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer at European Nations Campus. Please put your hands together for Dr. Nisansala Hapwa-Arache.
Thank you. To our chief guest, Professor Lakshman Dissanayake, former Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, Senior Professor in Demography. To our guests of honor, Dr. Andreas Tofaris, Director of Aristotle Research Center, member of IQC CDA College Cyprus. Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara, Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kothalavala Defense University. To our special guest of the occasion, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, Founder, Chairperson, Women in Management for Sri Lanka, Maldives, UAE, and Canada, and Managing Director, Institute of Women in Management. Dr. Larry Adams, Senior Lecturer and Entrepreneur. To our special invitee, Mr. Jagat Vallavatta, Senior Lecturer, University of Colombo, and former Ambassador of Italy. To Dr. A.J. Rifaz, Chairman, European Nation Campus. Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana, Director, European Nation Campus. To our dynamic lecture panel, spectacular parents and families, staff at ENC, and glorious graduates. A pleasant afternoon to all of you, and a warm, heartiest welcome for the graduation ceremony of European Nation Campus for year 2024. This is the most significant event in a student's life, as these officially complete their education in the particular stream, obtains the license, and turning a new chapter in their life as a professional to enter into a world of opportunities and also challenges. We are in a dynamic world where change is the only permanent thing, and we have to be mindful and open for this change. But the challenge most of us today get is the changing environment is the negative impact of the changing environment. But remember, you cannot change the external environment, but what you can change is the focus. You have a choice to focus on what you can rather than what you cannot. So it is about your thoughts and the beliefs, which is in your control. And remember, your thinking is what converts into action. So be mindful of your thoughts and develop a positive belief, because how you think can change what you think. This is the fundamental in positive thinking, positive attitude, and so to speak loud, it's the foundation for the soft skills, which the outside world is so excited and talks about it today. I'm confident that you graduates have overcome many challenges to see this day today, and it shows your capability. Now you are well equipped with hard skills. Developing your self-confidence, courage, positive attitude, positive belief will help you excel in soft skills to thrive with positivity at times when negativity surrounds you. Today you have made your families, lecturers, loved ones, and all those who have helped you, facilitated you throughout this journey proud. May this graduation be the beginning of more exciting achievements for our graduates, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you once again to witness this year's graceful occasion in celebrating our graduate success. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Nisansala Hapwarachi for setting the tone for this convocation ceremony with those very inspiring opening remarks. With that being said, we would now like to present dignitaries at the head table with a copy of our souvenir of the convocation ceremony. And we now have a team member to please join us up on stage and present these souvenirs to our dignitaries. Thank you very much. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to present before you a very graceful and elegant opening performance. Our dancers are ready to dazzle you with what they have in store. Let's take a look.
වරම් දෙවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත් පැන් ඉසිති පුතුනේ පුවක් මල් කිනික්තෙන් සතර වරම් දෙවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත් පැන් ඉසිති පුතුනේ පුවක් මල් කිනික්තෙන් පාලා ප්‍රතිබැන ගෙලවට අංශ පියාපත් සලමින් පාලා ප්‍රතිබැන ගෙලවට අංශ පියාපත් සලමින් නොබේ පායටින් සදකඩ පහන පායලා රහස්පති තාරකාව මුනුන් වී සරත් නුබ ගැබ ස්වර්ණමාලි මහසෑ අග කොත් බලන්දලා ස්වර්ණමාලි මහසෑ අග කොත් බලන්දලා සතර වරම් දෙවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදි පිරිත් පැන් ඉසිති පුතුනේ පුවක් මල් කිනිත්තෙන් සතර වරම් දෙවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත් පැන් ඉසිති පුතුනේ පුවක් මල් කිනිත්තෙන් අනෝතත් විල නෙළුම නෙලාලා පීරාවර ලස මල් ගවසාලා නාගලොවින් බැස නාලිය ගමනින් වරංගල පිරිවරිනා එරන්දතිය එනවා
සිතක උපන්දොල සංසිඳුවාලා මතක සිනාවෙන් මුව සරසාලා ඉරට මුවාවෙන් සඳට මුවාවෙන් සිතට තුරුල්ලු වෙන පිරන්දතිය එනවා
වරංගන පිරිවරිනා
පිරන්දතිය එනවා
වරංගන පිරිවරිනා
පිරන්දතිය එනවා
Well, I'm sure you agree that was a grace-filled performance right there, enriching the splendor of the occasion this afternoon. At our milestone occasion of our convocation ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it's my pleasure to invite on stage the director of European Nations Campus as we invite her to share her insights and wisdom with our students. So with that being said, please join me now in extending a warm welcome to our director, Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Esteemed guests, faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, graduates. Today, as we come together, I am deeply humbled to stand before you as the director of European Nation Campus. Each one of you contributes invaluably to our collective journey, and it is with immense pride that I address you all. To the esteemed guests, I thank you for your presence in witnessing this memorable occasion. To the graduates before me, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Your hard work, perseverance, and dedications have brought you to this pivotal moment. And you should be immense proud of your achievements. Today, we not only celebrate your academic accomplishments, but also your growth as individuals, scholars, and leaders of tomorrow. But as you embark on this exciting journey, never forget the values instilled in you during your time here: integrity, perseverance, and commitment to excellence. These virtues will serve as your compass, guiding you through life's twists and turns, and empowering you to make a positive impact on the world around you. In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for your dedication and commitment. Let's continue to strive for greatness, knowing that our collective efforts have the power to shape a brighter tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you.
We say thank you very much to our Director of European Nations Campus, Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana, for a very insightful speech, appreciating all of our graduates for their commitment towards their academic pursuits. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also our deep honor that our convocation ceremony has been graced by the presence of our chief guest for today, who is Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake, the former Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo. We now have the privilege of listening to our chief guest address the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Dear graduates, esteemed guests, and faculty members, I'm very thankful to Dr. Rifaz, the chairman of the European Nations Campus, for inviting me to be the chief guest today at this very significant graduation ceremony. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you on this momentous occasion. Today marks a significant milestone in your journey, one that is deserving of celebration, reflection, and anticipation for the adventures that lie ahead. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have brought you to this pivotal moment, and it is with great pride that we gather here to honor your achievements. As we come together to commemorate your graduation, it is essential that we recognize the profound impact of technology and innovation on our rapidly evolving world. We stand at the precipice of the fourth industrial revolution, a transformative era characterized by the fusion of technologies that blur the lines between physical, digital, and biological realms. Currently, there is a great deal of discussion being conducted in various countries regarding the fifth industrial revolution, which follows on from the fourth industrial revolution. The fifth industrial revolution incorporates concepts such as sustainability, human-centeredness, and concern for the environment, in addition to transformation of the industrial structure through the utilization of AI, Internet of Things, big data, etc., which was debated in the fourth industrial revolution. We should never forget that technology and innovation are the key ingredients enabling today's speedy progression. However, we should also not forget that everything we do needs to be placed in the context of the fourth industrial revolution. The world has already started stepping into a technological revolution that will essentially modify our lifestyle and the way we work. In its scale, scope, and complexity, the transformation will be dissimilar to anything that we have so far observed or experienced before. We still do not know how it will disclose, but we need to remember one important thing, that is how we are going to respond to this. It must be integrated and comprehensive, involving all stakeholders of the global polity, from the public and private sectors to academia and civil society. The first three industrial revolutions laid the groundwork for mechanization, mass production, and automation. Now the fourth industrial revolution builds upon these achievements or advancements, ushering in a digital age that is evolving and at an exponential pace unlike anything we have witnessed before. This revolution, driven by emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, the Internet of Things, and data science, has the power to reshape entire industries and societies. Its potential is vast, extending beyond the confines of computer science to touch every discipline and aspect of society. From healthcare and education to transportation and environmental sustainability. AI, IoT, and data science have the capacity to revolutionize how we live, work, and interact with the world around us. However, as we embrace the opportunities presented by this technological revolution, we must also acknowledge the challenges it brings. As graduates, you are poised to become leaders in this ever-changing landscape. Your education has equipped you with the knowledge and skills to navigate the complexities of the fourth industrial revolution and to drive positive change in your respective fields. But with this opportunity comes responsibility. Are we prepared to face the challenges that will arise from this revolution? Are we fully aware of the opportunities it presents? As a society, are we ready to adapt and innovate in response to these changes? These are questions that demand our attention and action. As you embark on your journey beyond these walls, I urge you to consider the interdisciplinary nature of AI, IoT, and data science, and how their integration can benefit not just individual disciplines, but society as a whole. In closing, let's embrace the possibilities of the fifth industrial revolution with optimism and determination. Let us harness the power of technology and innovation to create a brighter, more sustainable future for all. Congratulations, graduates, on this momentous achievement. The world awaits your brilliance. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to our chief guest, Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake, for sharing with us that eye-opening message on the next industrial revolutions that await us and for enriching our ceremony with your valuable perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to acknowledge and award, recognize and reward our students' hard work over many months as we now commence with the conferment of their well-deserved diplomas and higher diplomas. To now do the honors of presenting the scrolls to our students, may I please invite Dr. Nisansala Hapwarachi, Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer, European Nations Campus, accompanied by Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana, Director of European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together for our dignitaries as they join us up now. So with that being said, we are ready to get started with the presentation of the certificates. And as each student joins us, I hope you will applaud for them as we recognize their hard work. So with that being said, we are ready to start off now with the Diploma in Early Childhood Education. We start off with ANU, Madhushani. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Joining next, Gunasekaran Deepa. Up next, Krishani Bosco Fernando. M. Mandika Tenaviratna. Next up, R.M. Priyanka Priyadarshini Ratnayaka. Joining next will be Sonali Silva. Of course, we'd also remind our students to take a look at the photographer right there and give them a big smile. Next up, Vishmi De Silva. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Our next student, W. Sachitra Dayaratna. We then move on to the Diploma in Teacher Training, starting with A.L. Nirosha Upeksha Pereira. Joining next, we have Fatima Hilma. Our next student, Fatima Nusra. We're in the Diploma in Teacher Training. Our next student is Fatima Ramzi. Joining next, we will have Fatima Rizna Razmi. Up next, Fatima Salima. We will then be joined by KDPR Piyasena. Our next student, Muhammad Muntaz Fatima Mifasa. Joining next, Muhammadu Pulayruddin Fatima Sumaya. Next up, Shahrukshani Sivaram. Our next student, Shazla Ramzi. Joining next, Shimla Iqbal. And now we will then have Tilini Sandumini Dias. Let's put our hands together. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Our students have worked very hard to reach this wonderful convocation today. So those were the students for Diploma in Teacher Training. We will now be starting with the Diploma in UK AMI, starting with Kezia Rajkumar. We then move on to Mohammad Nasneen Namia Noori. Up next, we have Moksha Silva. Our next student for the Diploma in UK AMI is Nadaraja Subhashini. Samindi Fonseca. Put your hands together. And then we will move on to WAKP Piyadarshini. So these are our students for the Diploma in UK AMI. Let's put our hands together one more time as we congratulate all of them. With that, we say thank you very much to Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi. We invite Mrs. Naozana to stay. And I'd like to also now invite special invitee, Mr. Jagat Velavatta, Senior Lecturer of the University of Colombo and the former Sri Lankan Ambassador to Italy, to now please join us on stage as we commence with our next segment of diplomas. We're starting off now with a Diploma in Psychology, starting with A. Hiruni Manjali De Silva. Put your hands together. We then move on to Ayadure Abhinaya. Joining next, Arosha Umesh. We then move on, Fatima Hafsa Asif. Next we have Hiranya Fernando. We're in the Diploma in Psychology. Our next student will be Jebaraj Selvam Shalomi Noelin. Joining next, SAAD Devmi Amasha Senanaika. Diploma in Psychology, our next student, Sulakshana Perianayagam. And we have one more name for the Diploma in Psychology, WA Samalka Udari Fernando. We will now be moving into the Diploma in English, starting with Arifan Afdat Ala. Next up, Divyasara Ananda Kumar. Our next student, Jayabala Sundaram Jesni. We will then be moving into the Diploma in Quantity Surveying. We have Rifaz Rafiq. Diploma in Business Management is up next, starting with HNH Madhushani. Our next student for the Diploma in Business Management, Sanjana Jeevakantan. Up next, we have the Diploma in Information Technology, Shehani Shanika Sivaram. We then move on to the Diploma in Child Psychology with Sasrika Fernando. Next, we have a higher Diploma, Level 4 and 5 in Business Management. We have Kasun Ranasinghe. And joining up next, we have the higher Diploma, Level 4 and 5 in Information Technology, Abdul Wakil Fatima Wafra. Next, we have a higher Diploma, Level 4 and 5 in Psychology. We have Manushankari Dharmaraja. And our next certificate is the higher Diploma, Level 4 and 5 in Teacher Training. And for this, we have Imasha Ashanika Dharmasena. And that is all of our students for the Diploma as well as higher Diplomas. Can we please put our hands together as we congratulate them? Well done. We say thank you very much to our dignitaries. On stage, we wrap up the first segment of certificates. Well, before we move on to the next segment, we're happy to note that joining us today at our convocation ceremony, we are privileged that we have as one of our guests of honor, Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara, who is the Vice Chancellor of the General Sir John Kotalavala Defence University. It's now our pleasure to invite our guest of honor to share his message with us all. Let's put our hands together for Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara.
Thank you. The guest of honor, Senior Professor Laxman Disanayake, former Vice Chancellor of University of Colombo, Dr. Andres Tofaris, Director of Aristotle Research Center, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, Chairperson of Women in Management and Managing Director of Institute of Women in Management, Dr. Larry Adams, Senior Lecturer and Entrepreneur, Mr. Jagat Vellavatta, Senior Lecturer of University of Colombo and former Ambassador of Italy, Dr. Rifas, Chairman of European National Campus, Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, Head of Academics, European Nations Campus. Mrs. Navsana, Director, European National Campus. Academia, faculty members, dear parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Go into the world and do well. But more importantly, go into the world and do good. With those insightful words of Professor Miters Jr., let me extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates of ENC. I also take this as an opportunity to be with you, and I consider it is a great honor and privilege for me to stand before you as a guest of honor in this momentous occasion, the General Convocation. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the chairman of ENC for extending an invitation to me as a guest of honor for this remarkable occasion. This momentous event will leave indelible mark on my life. Dear graduates, as we consider here to be celebrated the continuation of months of hard work, dedication and perseverance, I am filled with immense pride and admiration for each and every one of your achievements. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives, a moment of transition, of reflection, and of anticipation for the journey that lies ahead. As you prepare to step into the world beyond, armed with knowledge, skills, and experiences gained, I urge to embrace the challenges and opportunities that awaits you with courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Dear graduates, ENC is one of the higher education providers, standing tall as a testament to the power of education to transform lives, communities, and beyond. In an increasingly interconnected and rapidly changing world, the role of education in fostering understanding, cooperation, and progress cannot be overstated. It is through education that we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate the complexities of modern world, to confront global challenges, and to build a brighter future for generations to come. As you embark on your next chapter of your life journey, I encourage you to never lose sight of values that have guided you thus far: integrity, compassion, and continuous pursuit of knowledge and truth. Remember that the education you have received here is not just for personal gain, but also carries with it a profound responsibility to contribute positively to society, to uphold and uplift those around you, and to advocate justice, inequality, equality, and human dignity. In the words of ex-President Nelson Mandela once said, I quote, Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, I unquote. As graduates of Europe ENC, you are armed with this powerful weapon. So, go forth and use it to effect positive changes in your communities, your associates, your countries, and the world and beyond. Before I conclude, once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you on your remarkable achievements. Your hard work, determination, and resilience have brought you to this moment. And I have no doubt that you will continue to achieve great things in the years to come. As you celebrate this milestone with your loved ones, take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought to you here and to express gratitude for the support and guidance you have received along the way. And as you look towards the future with hope and optimism, know that the world is yours to shape, to mold, and to make your own. Congratulations to all the graduates and graduates of ENC. May all your future be bright, your endeavors fruitful, and your impact everlasting. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
We invite Sir to please remain on stage. We thank Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara for a wonderful and inspiring message to our students. With that, we would now like to commence with the next segment of presentation of certificates. To do the honors, we of course have our guest of honor here. We'd also like to invite our special guest, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, founder chairperson, Women in Management, and the managing director of Institute of Women in Management, to join us, accompanied by Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana, director, European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together for our dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting now with the Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Business Administration, starting with AMNJ Adhikari. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Teaching and Learning, starting with Fatima Hafsa Inayatullah. We then move on, G.A. Vindhya Kanchana Hera. Joining next, Kurukulu Surya, Antoinette Dilani Fernando. Next, Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Quantity Surveying, STPC Subodhini Pereira. We then move on to Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Civil Engineering, H. Samanlika Prasangi. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Hospitality and Tourism Management, E. Nipuni Pereira. J.A. Shehan Priyankara. Nelika Dishan. Of course, we'd like to remind our students to take a look at the photographers and smile for the camera as well. Our next student is P.A. Janit Madhava Chandrasiri. We're in the postgraduate diploma level 7 in hospitality and tourism management. Next, PM GGC Premachandra. Next, Rasanjali Herath. WAM Lakmini Pradipika Veerasurya. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance, Isru Iranda Kodituvaku. K. Taruka Nimanti Rodrigo. Sujintan Priyatarshini. Sumudu Fonseca. Vanoji Nayantamala Eheliagoda. We will then be moving into the postgraduate diploma level 7 in project management, starting with R. Harshini Fernando. Varnage Madhushika Dilhani Fonseca. WB Chalana Lakshita Ternakon. We then move on to the postgraduate diploma level 7 in civil engineering, MAR Pushpakumara. Sivaprakasam Adshaya. YGRP Ramdenia. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Psychology, Kushani Vatsalya Gunatilaka. Netini Oshadi Vikramaratna. Shama Attanayaka. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Health and Social Care Management, KTA Shamara Nishanka Kasturi Ratna. Sasini Vimala Singha. We're in postgraduate diploma level 7 in health and social care management. Next we have Sujit Karyavasam. We then move on, postgraduate diploma level 7 in human resource management. Nadira Senaviratna. SAB Manjula. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in quantity surveying, MRA Udeshika Jayaratna. Tanesh Anthony Turainayagam. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in information technology, Bastian Edward Harshan Pires. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in construction project management, SMKS Geetanjana. And that brings us to the end of this segment. Let's put our hands together for all of our diploma holders, both postgraduate as well as graduate. Congratulations to all of you and well done. With that, we say thank you very much to our dignitaries on stage. Our dignitaries can now feel free to take their seats. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to our next segment of the presentation of certificates, it's time now for yet another entertainment act. And our dancers have a feast for your eyes and ears because they are ready to enthrall us with a magnificent performance on stage. So without further ado, let's take a look at what they have in store.
Tera banna sai, oh Bahama.
කතා රැයේ සීතලෙන් මිදිලා තුෂාරෙන් මුවා වෙලා හිඳින්නේ ඔබේ ළඟයි මා සුසුම් සුසුම් කතා පෙතු පෙම් පෙතුම් මල් ඉහිරිලා ගැලුපෙන් ගමුදෙන් ඉතිරිලා අනන්තේ සිසාරා රහසේමා
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there we had our lovely dancers enriching the ceremony with a beautiful showcase of their grace and skill. Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed our deep honor that our convocation ceremony has been graced by the presence of our special guest, Dr. Larry Adams, senior lecturer and entrepreneur. We now have the privilege of listening to Dr. Larry Adams share his thoughts on this occasion. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our special guest, Dr. Larry Adams.
Good afternoon to one and all, and also good afternoon to you all for special dignitaries on the head table, Kotalava Defense University Vice Chancellor, Professor Lakshman, Vice Chancellor, Colombo University, Chairman of ANC, and to everyone, all dignitaries, plus all graduating students. It's an honor to be here this afternoon to speak to you. And also, I was just having a few chats with Dr. Lakshman, and we were talking about the roots is the most important thing in your life. Innovation and entrepreneurship is something that we learned from our lecturers back then, long time ago, even before it was breathed into the world system of innovation and entrepreneurship. Now, today, innovation and entrepreneurship is what you're going to see when you open your eyes into the world as students, when you have finished your graduation, and the first thing that you will see is innovation and entrepreneurship. Now, I want to also encourage you not to forget your roots. Your roots is the most important factor that factuates or brings into existence who you are to the rest of your life. We had Honorable Vice Chancellors say about it in different momentums that will really open your eyes towards the newness, the affinities of those newnesses that will come into existence. Now, what I am trying to impress into your hearts and to your minds is that if you are a student of innovation and entrepreneurship, no matter what field you have studied, and when you go out, we came from academic backgrounds, and we did innovation and entrepreneurship into academic systems. Lately, I'm just finishing a book on leadership, and when I look back, there is about 87 theories in leadership that I had to inculcate into a book. So imagine how big that book would be, right? So I have come to about, I think, 1,700 odd words, pages, and I'm wondering now where it will end up, because now it is over 120,000 words. So I don't know where it will end up. There are many things that you will come up with as leaders when you look through the eyes and the spectacles of your roots. If your roots are stable, your tree, your bark is stable, and you're strong. Therefore, I encourage you to keep this in mind, that you drive this into your system, into your mindset, into your strongness of who you are is your roots. And that is through your innovation and entrepreneurship. Every tree is not alike. If you take any leaf on a tree, the leaves, it can be on the same tree, but it's different, one from the other. It's like your iris on your eyes. That's why they take no more fingerprints. They start with your iris now. Why? The 8 billion people on this earth are different one from the other. No matter from what spring you spring out, what father and mother you come out, still you're unique to yourself. Therefore, I kindly encourage you that you think different as you have been differently born and differently, your ideologies are different, one from the other, even from your parents, that you would always impress one thing, and that one thing would be innovation and entrepreneurship. This is really what Professor Samaranayake, way long time back, who impressed us as we were studying in Colombo, wherever we were impressed on this, and this changed who we are. No matter where we put our foot into the corporate field or in academics, we always changed those areas. Why? There was an impression that was born within us, and that's where our roots are. Now, I want you to remember ENC for the rest of your life, not because of anything, students, because there is where your roots are. And in that roots, systematically, you must inculcate or bring about a newness when you are going into the field with new ideas, new revelations, newness of how you speak, how you live, and what you do from there onwards. And herein and hereforth, you will be a different person as you look through the spectacles of innovation and entrepreneurship. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
We invite Doctor to please remain, sir. We'd like you to have your presence for the next set of certificates. Ladies and gentlemen, as we say a big thank you to Dr. Larry Adams for that very passionate and encouraging message, we are now ready to move into the next segment of the presentation of certificates. To do the honors of presenting this, I'd also like to invite our chief guest, Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake, to join us, accompanied by Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana, Director of European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together for our presentation party, ladies and gentlemen. We're now starting with the postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. We begin with A.D. Chamal Dilanka. Bhagya Kure. Our next student will be Chamodi Sandunika. Joining next, we will then have Don Ishan Jayakodi. DWAI Devini Handun Papirage. DSM Situn Hirusanka. Fazlan Mujim. HMCM Bandara. J.A. Kasun Taraka. K.M. Mahaputantri. Krishnamurti Harikaran. L. Gayan Prasanna Pereira. M. Roshane Dulaj Pereira. Muhammad Shahnawaz Azhar. N.M. Dushanta Jayawardena. Nishan Chaturanga De Silva. Oshadi Madhuvanti Prematilaka. Padmanathan P. P.M.P. Madhubashini. P.S. Priyadarshana. R.A.L. Udara Ranasinghe. Rufus D. Gratian. Seshani Aloka Hettiarachi. S. Hiranya Hevanayaka. Sitara Ishani Abhay Vikrama. Suryarachige Kalpani Nisansala. UL Sajni Vatsala Pereira. Viraj Madhusha Vikramasinghe. W.A. Shinal Kaushalya Fernando. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Education, Management and Leadership. Charles Kavaskar Niroy. HDCL Chandrasinghe. L. Nimesha Dilrukshi Jayawardena. Muhammadu Salahu Siti Fasna. Nilukshi Jayatilaka. Samadhi Anuttara Karnaratna Gunasekara. Samsul Irfana Rifza. Shanmugavel Linkeshwari. UV Suvini Satsarani. VA Sadhana Subhashini. WAN Jayavasana Veeramuni Arachi. WK Kalpani Vatsala Kumari. We're moving on. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. ACSG Prema Bandhu. AGND Herath. AHJ Subuddhika Senaviratna. Angelo Pereira. Dominda Jayaratna. D.V. Shehan Manjula. G.A.S. Hansaka Peshan. Lahiru Vikasata. Let's ensure we keep the applause flowing for each of our graduates. They deserve their accolades today. NAM Asad. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. MD Chamara Gayan Susanta. We're in the postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. MM Ahmed Ziad. MM Kavindu Dilmin Kurukulasurya. Muhammad Nalim. Prasanna Eroshan Mahagamage. Ruwan Jayatissa. Come on, let's keep the applause flowing for our students. Sandar Ruwan Tilakaratna. Selvaraj Padmanabhan. S.N. Gajanayaka. Tilini Gunasekara. We're in the postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. TJ Nalini. WWD Sitara L. Pereira. Vijay Singha Arachige Chaturi Samudrika. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our students. Our next student will be WMH Tilakasiri. And that was the postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. This is the final student in this segment. Can we please put our hands together for all of the students, ladies and gentlemen? Congratulations. With that, we say thank you very much to our dignitaries. Our dignitaries can feel free to take their seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted that this afternoon we have with us our special guest, Dr. Sulochana Sigera. Dr. Sigera is founder chairperson of the Women in Management, Sri Lanka, Maldives, UAE and Canada, and she is also managing director of the Institute of Women in Management. It's now our honor to listen to Dr. Sulochana Sigera share her wisdom with our gathering. Please put your hands together for our special guest, Dr. Sulochana Sigera.
Ayubowan, Wanakkam, Salam Alaikum, good afternoon to everyone. Head table, academic staff, parents, graduates, and ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to talk a lot because everyone gave you all a message, but I want all the graduates for a moment, if you all can stand up for a moment. Turn to your parents and spouses who are here and say thank you to them. Just fold your hands and say thank you for sacrificing their time, their energy, and everything for you all to achieve this success. Academic staff, if you can turn that side, say thank you to all your academic staff. Academic staff, if you all can turn towards your students. Say thank you to your academic staff who gave their knowledge for you all to succeed in life. Okay, you can take your seats. Because there's no success without gratitude. Never forget the path. One of the politicians I respect a lot is Kadrigam. He said the cake was baked here. You may get the icing out of the country, but remember, the ingredients were from Sri Lanka, from your home, from your family. So never forget where the taste. And also there is a buzzword that everyone says. All youth are leaving, all graduates are leaving, all knowledge people are leaving. We will end up with people who has no brain. But I don't believe it. It's a buzzword. What we should understand is the world is looking at brain gain, brain exchange. But Sri Lanka should think about, are we brain waste? That's where we should be focusing. Going out of the country is not the issue. That's where you get brain gain, brain exchange. Coming back to Sri Lanka is where you bring the brain. But brain waste is having all the education, sitting and putting it on the wall and saying, I'm a graduate, I'm a PhD holder, I have MBA, but I'm not going to do anything. That's where the brain waste. Asking for jobs from the state sector, not becoming an entrepreneur, not creating jobs is a brain waste. So today, you all have to think, what is the ROI, return of investment? It's not only the money. A lot of people think investment is money. It's just a 1 unit of an investment. Even for entrepreneurship, people say there's no capital. Capital is, money is only one content. There are so many to be succeed. So your knowledge and your degree, your diploma, everything today you got is a one element. There are a lot to come. That is attitude, that is value, that is never give up, and embracing failures. And failures are the key stones for success. We are scared of failures. We are scared to say, when people say no, we get scared. And we also scared to say no. Learn to say the no and also learn to accept the failures. That's where the success comes. So I wish you all the very best. And I was looking at the teacher trainings. You got so many ladies coming in. Then I saw other thing, you got so many males. Still, Sri Lanka has a gender gap. And still, Sri Lanka going on the trend, not the world requirement. We are still the island mindset. We have to change that. We have to look at not only teacher training for ladies. Why? The men also can be good trainers. They can be the good academic. Engineering is not only for men, the ladies also. So we have to look at that and do not captivate yourself onto traditional job sectors roles, because the world has changed. Every 5 years, the job roles change, the positions change in the world. And who changed that is not the big companies, not the multinationals, not the blue chip companies, it's the entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs make and change job roles. So watch entrepreneurs. It's not the blue chip companies, it's not multinational companies. Multinational and blue chip companies absorb the roles of the new roles from the entrepreneurs. That's where the human resources, first it was personal management, it was erased to human resources, now it's capital management. Remember, these are also changing. So go where the global markets say. And wishing you all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much to Dr. Sulochana Sigera for sharing with us such a valuable message on adopting an entrepreneurial mindset as well as embracing gender equality in our roles. With that being said, it's now time, ladies and gentlemen, for yet another dance act to add some color to this ceremony. This time we will be experiencing the magic and the splendor of a Bollywood act, I'm told. So without further ado, let's welcome our dancers and take a look at what they have in store.
प्याला छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया नैनो वाले ने नैनो वाले ने नैनो वाले ने छेड़ा मन का प्याला छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया पग पग डोलो रे हो पग पग डोलो रे डगमग सी मैं चलती हूँ जगमग लो सी जलती तेरे नैनों की कैसी मदिरा थर थर कांपू रे तेरे तीर से छिपती चंदन पे नाग सी लिपटी मैं बेहोश तू नशा ऐसी मोह की दशा मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया नैनो वाले ने नैनो वाले ने नैनो वाले ने छेड़ा मन का प्याला छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया
We thank our dancers for yet another vibrant performance to enrich the glamour of this significant occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, today at our convocation ceremony, we are also very privileged that we are joined by one of our guests of honor, Dr. Andrea Stofaris, who is the director of the Aristotle Research Center, member of the IQC, CDA College Cyprus. It's now our pleasure to listen to our guest of honor share his message with our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Andrea Stofaris.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and graduating class, it is an honor to stand before you today at the General Convocation of the European Nations Campus. Graduation is a momentous occasion and marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Today we celebrate your hard work, dedication, and many experiences that have brought you here. To the graduates of the European Nation Campus, this day belongs to you. Reflect on your journey, the late night study sessions, the early morning classes, the projects, and the friendships. Each experience has shaped who you are today. As you step into the future, remember that the world is full of possibilities. Your education has given you the tools to navigate and shape this world. Embrace your passions, align your actions with a greater purpose, and persevere through the challenges. To the parents and families, your support has been invaluable. To the faculty, your guidance has been instrumental. Thank you for your dedication. Graduates, believe in yourselves and your ability to make a difference. The world awaits your brilliance. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Andreas for giving us a very inspiring message right there. And with that, we invite Sir to please remain as we will now begin with the presentation of the next segment of certificates. To join Dr. Andreas, we'd also like to invite Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, Chairman, European Nations Campus, accompanied by Dr. Nisansala Hapwa Rachi, Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer at European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together for the dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. We're now moving into the Masters in Business Administration, our MBA students. And so let's now get started with Asiri Heva Vasam. Put your hands together. Congratulations to all of our MBA students. Next up, AWMTL Vijay Khon. Your applause for our students. BDNC Jayalal. Chaturi Denuka Kumari Herat. DAGD Dilhani Devasingha. Put your hands together for our MBA students, ladies and gentlemen. DD Iroshani Indumini. GHT Tusita Kumara Hemanta. Gaishan Lakmal Gurusingha. These are our MBA students. Joining next, we will then have Gihan Nadira De Silva. GP Inoda Pramit Sampath. HW Nalin Heva Vitarana. Iresha Jayaratna. Isuri Udayamali Abhay Singha. Kamal Vijay Singha. Lorraine Rosairo. M.A. Chaminda Prabhat. NAC Pushpakumara. MLM Dilshad. Mohammad Siddiq Mohammad Fahim. Muhandi Ramge Inoka Rodrigo. Nalaka Sudhira Milanya. Niroshan Sugumar. Pinnavallage Lakshman Vijay Ratna. Pradeep Ediricharage. Rafi Khalil. Rasika Suranga Sirivardhana. RN Jayatilaka. Ruwan Adhikari. Let's put our hands together for our MBA students. SB Damit Indica De Silva. Seshan Pereira. Somasiri Sabita. SS Sampath Fernando. ST Binara Saman Kumara. Subodhanan. Sulaiman Mohammad Nausad. Sumit Jayasena. TP Nuwan Madhusankar. Vidura Chanaka Amarasinghe. Vijay Kumar Ushan Kumar. WSP Vikramasinghe. These are all of our MBS students. Can we please put our hands together for all of them and say congratulations and well done on your accomplishment. And of course, with that, we will then say thank you very much to our dignitaries who have joined us here for the presentation. Our dignitaries can feel free to take their seats. For the next segment, we'd now like to invite the following to join us. Our chief guest, Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake, our guest of honor, Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara, and we'd like them to be accompanied by Mrs. M.Y. Nausana, Director of European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together for the presentation party, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as our dignitaries join us now, it's with great pleasure that I now tell you we are moving into the awards for the best performers. Yes, that's right. The highest scoring students from every segment will now be recognized on stage. And without further ado, let's now get started with the best performers in MBA. We have 3 in the MBA as our top performers. And we'd like to get started with Nalaka Sudhira Milania. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, best performers. Congratulations to you. We of course have a medal as well as a certificate for the best performers. This is the MBA and we have 3 of them. Nalaka Sudhira Milania is on stage right now. Congratulations. Our next best performer in MBA, AWMTL, Vijay Korn. Congratulations to the top performer in MBA. This is AWMTL Vijay Korn receiving his medal. And our next top performer from MBA is Rasika Suranga Sirivardhana. Congratulations, Rasika Suranga Sirivardhana, one of our best performers in MBA. We're now moving on to the best performers in the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership, starting with J.A. Kasun Taraka. Well done, Kasum Taraka. Next, our best performer is Oshadi Madhuvanti Prematilaka. And we have yet another best performer for the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership, and that is P.S. Priyadarshana. We will then be moving on to recognizing the best performers in the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management. We start off with Prasanna Iroshan Mahagamage. Congratulations. Let's put our hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen. They're all of our best performers. Well done to you. Our next best performer for postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management is MD Chamara Gayan Susanta. We then move on to the best performers in the postgraduate diploma in educational management and leadership, starting with Nilukshi Jayatilaka. Congratulations to Nilukshi Jayatilaka. Our next best performer is Shanmugavel Lingeshwari. We will then be recognizing the best performer for postgraduate diploma in accounting and finance, and that is K. Taruka Nimanti Rodrigo. Next, we have the best performer for the postgraduate diploma in human resource management, and that is S.A. Bharata Manjula. We will then be moving on to the best performer for the postgraduate diploma in hospitality and tourism management, and this goes to E. Nipuni Pereira. Next, we have the best performer from the postgraduate diploma in project management, W.B. Chalana Lakshita Tennakon. Our next best performer is from the postgraduate diploma in health and social care management, Sasani Vimala Singha. Next up, the best performer for the postgraduate diploma in psychology, and that is Kushani Vatsalya Gunatilaka. Our next best performer is for the postgraduate diploma in civil engineering, Sivapagrasam Adshaya. We now move to the best performer for the graduate diploma in teaching and learning, G.A. Vindhya Kanchana Herath. Next, best performer for the diploma in English, Arifan Afdat Ala. Up next, best performer for the diploma in teacher training, Fatima Rizna Razmi. Next, diploma in early childhood education, the best performer is Sonali Silva. For Diploma in Psychology, our best performer is A. Hiruni Manjali De Silva. She's not here, but we congratulate her all the same. Joining us up next for the Diploma in UKAMI, our best performer is WAKP Priyadarshini. It's with great delight that we recognize all of our best performers because they have indeed put in that extra amount of work to come right on top of their graduating class. So let's congratulate all of our best performers with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to all of them. And thank you very much to our dignitaries. Well, I'm sure that as we are coming to the end of the segment of presentation of awards, that all of our students today at the Convocation ceremony feel a diverse range of emotions. I'm sure they're feeling a great sense of accomplishment and pride, as well as emotions of immense relief and satisfaction on having successfully completed their course. So to now sum up all of the emotions that our graduates feel today, up next, we will have a student who will be speaking on behalf of the graduates. So to now share his thoughts with us, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our student at ENC who completed his postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. Speaking on behalf of the student body, we have Hiranya Hevanayaka. Put your hands together for him.
Good evening, everyone. No sign, it's very silent. Good evening. Yes, right. It is such a great honor to speaking to you all here today. So, I want to be a director. I want to be a chief operating officer. I want to be a chief executive officer. I want to be a chairman. It is my determination. I know it is your determination as well, I believe. Is it right? Yeah. So then, what we have to do? I'm going to give you my small successful experience after joining this institute. So I am a sales and marketer throughout my life. So my company, year 23-24 financial year, before the financial year, the leadership had decided to increase a sales volume. They have given me a target of 125% above the prior year. Not only that, huge objectives, plenty of objectives, goals. I have got shocked at that time. So, no excuse, no alternatives. We have to do somehow or other, we have to achieve the targets the leadership has given to me. So at that, in the evening, definitely like a dead body. The very next day, I have decided to follow up a very good program related to my industry. So I have searched here and there, take 24 hours. So finally, I have selected one place. Not only one place, I have called several places. I have selected one place. It is ENC Institute, that because of they are the only place what given me the confidence to achieve my goals and target. So very next day, I have chosen Strategic Management and Leadership program. From the day one to end of the program, I have thorough studied and got all the inputs and got all the guidance, advices given to us by the great lecturers. So I have grabbed 85% of the strategic points and guidance. So what I have done, it has switched on to my system. The first half, first 2 quarters, I have implemented 50% of the best strategic points and the guidance. The system is going very positively, given me positive feedback, so I'm very happy. I have immediately introduced another 30%. So total 80% I have implemented my system, grabbed from this institute all the positive points and the guidance given me from the lecturers. So, end of this, my financial year, last April, 31st of March, year 22-24, 23-24. Can you guess? I don't think you cannot guess. Believe me, I have achieved 130% of the highest sales revenue over the prior year. So that is the best ever highest sales revenue over the prior year. I have done it. So I am the very happiest person in my company. I think I can get another good promotion and the salary increment as well. I'm expecting it to come. We'll see. So all the success is from day one to end of the program, I have attached with this strategic management and the leadership program. 2, 3 times, 5, 6 times, I have repeated and I have learned it, all the things. End of the day, I have won it. So, dear proud students, proud parents, I am taking this opportunity to give a thanks to the lecturers like this. Put your hands together and give a big round of applause to the lecturers and ENC campus. So the organizers has given me the very small time to address you. So dear students, keep it in mind, we can do. Definitely we can do. As all the speakers are now advise us, brief us, we can do a lot. We can be a director, COO, CEO, either chairman one day. So finally, I am wishing you all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Hiramnya Hevanayaka for sharing with us your experience at ENC and also for expressing your gratitude on behalf of the student body to the wonderful faculty here that has helped to groom and mold all of you. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for a very special recognition. We would now like to present tokens of appreciation to the wonderful lecturers at ENC as we thank them for their valuable service and incredible efforts in teaching our students and contributing to the success of this institution. To now do the honors of presenting the tokens to our lecturers, I'd like to invite our guest of honor, Dr. Andrea Stofaris, accompanied by Dr. Nisansala Hapwarachi. Let's put our hands together for our dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to get started now by inviting our lecturers one by one to join us up on stage, starting with Mr. Chanaka Karnasena. Let's put our hands together for our lecturers. Our next lecturer, Mr. Ruchira Vaidyatilaka. Next, Miss Lavanya Abesekara. Joining next, Mr. Buddhika Sanjeeva. Next, we'd like to invite Miss Inoka Chamali. Our next lecturer, Miss Sashika Nishadini. Joining next, Miss Charlene Clark. We'd also like to appreciate Miss Dasuni Fernando. Mr. Prashan Costa. Mr. Isru Vikramasinghe. Miss Fazmina Faiz. Miss Iranga Mihiri. Mr. Nuwan Sitara. Mr. Prasad Udayanga. Miss Menuka Samarajiva. Miss Bhavanti Ranatunga. Miss Rehana Osman. All right, with that, can we please put our hands together for all of our lecturers and say a big thank you to them. Thank you for your service and your support. And thank you to our dignitaries on stage. I'd now like to invite Dr. A.J.A. Rifaz, the chairman of European Nations Campus, to please join us, accompanied by Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, Director, European Nations Campus as well. And as our dignitaries join us, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it's time for us to present tokens of appreciation to our special dignitaries who have graced our occasion. We thank them for giving us the gift of their presence with us and for sharing their time at our convocation ceremony. And so I'd now like to invite each of our special guests to please accept this token on behalf of European Nations Campus. We'd like to start off by inviting our chief guest, Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake is the former Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo. He's also a senior professor in demography. We appreciate him gracing our occasion as our chief guest. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake. Next, we would like to thank our guest of honor, Dr. Andrea Stofaris. Dr. Andrea Stofaris is the director of Aristotle Research Center, member of the IQC and CDA College Cyprus. Let's put our hands together for our guest of honor, Dr. Andrea Stofaris. We'd also like to appreciate our other guest of honor, Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara. Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara is the Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kotalavala Defence University, and we appreciate his presence, his time, and his expertise with us today. Can we please put our hands together for our guest of honor, Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara. We'd also like to appreciate our special guest, Dr. Sulochana Sigera. Dr. Sulochana Sigera is the founder chairperson of the Women in Management, Sri Lanka, Maldives, UAE and Canada, Managing Director of the Institute of Women in Management. Let's put our hands together as we say thank you to Dr. Sulochana Sigera, our special guest at our convocation ceremony. Our next special guest is Dr. Larry Adams. Let's put our hands together for him. Thank you for joining us, sir. Special guest Dr. Larry Adams is a senior lecturer and an entrepreneur as well. We appreciate him sharing his message and his wisdom with all of our graduating students. Put your hands together for Dr. Larry Adams. We'd also like to invite Mr. Jagat Velavatta to join us now, our special invitee. Mr. Jagat is a senior lecturer at the University of Colombo. He is also the former Sri Lankan ambassador to Italy. We appreciate his presence with us today. Can we please put our hands together for Mr. Jagat Velavatta? And we now also have a special token to present to Dr. Nisansala Hapwarachi. She is, of course, our head of academics and senior lecturer here at the European Nations campus, and we appreciate all that she does for the institution. So this special token up next goes to Dr. Nisansala Hapwarachi. Let's put our hands together as we thank her, ladies and gentlemen, our head of academics as well as our senior lecturer at the European Nations campus. With that, we say thank you very much to Dr. AJA Rifaz and thank you to Mrs. Nawazana as well. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to share with you that we have been sent special video messages by Miss Patricia Land, who is the Head of Operations and Compliance, OTHM, and Dr. Penelope Hood, who is the Chairperson at Qualify. So we're delighted to receive these special recordings from them where they are extending their best wishes to European Nations campus. Let's take a look at what they have to say.
Hello, I'm Patricia Land from OTHM Qualifications here in the UK. I just wanted to express my heartfelt congratulations and also on behalf of our team here to all of you on your graduation ceremony today. We don't doubt how hard you have worked to get to this point, and we're absolutely delighted and proud that you have achieved your qualifications. OTHM and European Nations Campus have had a very long and fruitful partnership together. We're absolutely delighted and proud to be working with them, and all the more so to be awarding you your certificates today. The fact that you have achieved an OTHM qualification means that you have definitely worked hard to achieve this qualification and commit to your learning. Holding an OTHM qualification opens the door to very many new possibilities going forward. You may continue your studies elsewhere, take a further qualification through OTHM and European Nations Campus, or just continue to develop your professional journey. Whatever your plans are, take a moment today to thoroughly enjoy and celebrate your success with your family and friends. We wish you well for today and for the future, whatever that might look like. Congratulations to all of you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Penelope Hood, and I'm the chair of Qualify, an awarding organisation in the UK which is recognised internationally by universities, by governments and employers. I'm also an academic in the UK and in Asia, and formerly the Director of International Partnerships for the Association of Business Executives and for Anglia Ruskin University. I would like to wish you well today, and on behalf of all my colleagues in the UK, I send my very warm wishes to you all. I'm aware that some of you will be proceeding on to higher awards, others will be finishing your studies here, and others may resume your studies at a later date. But for all of you, what you have achieved will help you in the future. It will enhance your employability and enable you to face some of the challenges ahead in a fast-changing and global environment more easily. I would also like to thank the many people, some of them here today, who have supported you along your way in your studies. Your partners, husbands, parents, grandparents, other family members and friends. But perhaps most important of all, the staff here. The staff who have taught you, lectured to you, and encouraged you. Thank you too.
We say thank you very much to the two distinguished dignitaries on the screen who have sent us their warmest wishes to European Nations Campus. Ladies and gentlemen, as we're almost drawing to the end of our proceedings, let's remember that this convocation ceremony has been an endeavor that has come together thanks to the time, the talent, the effort, and the expertise of so many contributors. So we'd now like to offer each of these special contributors our heartfelt gratitude. To sum up all of our appreciation in a vote of thanks, it's my pleasure to welcome on stage the Head of Administration at European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together for Ms. Samiha Rilwan.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks of the General Convocation 2024. First and foremost, I would like to express a heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Emeritus Professor Lakshman Dissanayake, former Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, and Emeritus Professor in Demography. Your presence and insightful words have truly enriched our event. We are deeply grateful to our guest of honor, Dr. Andreas Tofaris, Director of Aristotle Research Center and member of IQC at CDA College, Cyprus, Rear Admiral Ejiu Dhammika Kumara, Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kothawala Defence University. Your participation and support have been invaluable. A special thanks to our special guest, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, Founder and Chairperson and Managing Director of Women in Management, Dr. Larry Adams, Senior Lecturer and Entrepreneur. Your contributions and presence have greatly added to the significance of our gathering. We also extend our sincere thanks to our special invitee, Mr. Jagat Velwatha, Senior Lecturer at the University of Colombo and former Ambassador of Sri Lanka to Italy. Your insights and experience have been most inspiring. A heartfelt thanks to the Chairman of European Nation Campus, Dr. A.J. Rifas, and the Director of ENC, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, for the unwavering support and leadership. A special mention to the Head of Academics of European Nations Campus, Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, for her invaluable guidance throughout. We are grateful to our dedicated lecturers for their service and commitment to education. To the European Nation Campus and staff and the dedicated team working behind the scenes, your hard work and dedication have been crucial in making this event a success. A big thank you to our computer for the smooth and engaging conduct of the program. Lastly, we extend a warm thanks to all the well-wishers whose support and encouragement have been a source of great motivation. Thank you all once again for making this event a memorable and successful. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. Samiha Rilwan for those warm words of gratitude expressed. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to draw the curtains on this wonderful convocation ceremony of European Nations Campus. We do hope that all of our students feel that their accomplishments have been fittingly felicitated at this event of great honor and splendor. We trust that our students will keep reaching for greater heights and make ENC very proud indeed. On that note, as we now conclude our event to officially declare the convocation ceremony closed, it's my pleasure to invite our senior lecturer, European Nations Campus, Mr. Chanaka Karunasena, to do the honors.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I now declare the closing of the current session of the year 2024 General Convocation of European Nations Campus. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Chanaka Karunasena. With that, ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude our ceremony now, once again, all the best to our graduates for a bright future and congratulations to each and every one of you. And now, as we draw to the end of our formal proceedings, I'd like to request all of you to please rise as our dignitaries will now leave the hall in a procession.